This is Devin Johnson back with Knee High Designs. We have a 2007 Toyota Tacoma in the shop today. I've already removed the old tint off of it. We're just going to do the front two windows, and I'm going to show you how we remove the door panel so that we can get the old glue off, and we can also make sure that we get the film tucked down in there nicely. Okay, so on these trucks, all you'll need is a Phillips head screwdriver and a thin pry tool. You will pull this top triangle piece off. This one has already been taken off before and somebody didn't reseat these clips back in there properly. You just take your pry tool and pull one side at a time, get it lifted up, and then pull the other side. They're pretty easy to pull out. And then make sure you put those back on your panel. You'll have a little push pin right here. You'll want to pull that out. Just be careful with it because this one is a little bit older truck and most of the time they will break. I think this one's already broke. No, it pulled out. Okay, you'll have a screw behind the door handle and behind the pull handle. Just take your thin pry tool and push in and unclip it. Sometimes they're a little tight. It's just got a little door that opens up on it. Same thing with the bottom. It's got a little flap. Both of these are Phillips head screws. And you don't have to, but I always go ahead and pull the window switch out so that I can plug it up without having to put the door panel back up here. Remove the clips off of the back of this window switch so that we can pull the door panel off. Already got those out. And then you start at the front of the door panel and just give it a quick tug. And then lift up and remove your panel. So I'm going to plug the switch back in. All I need is the window switch, so I'm just going to plug that in. I'm going to get the driver's side window tinted, and then I will be back with you. Okay, I've got the old film removed, and I've got the adhesive removed. I'm going to go ahead and prep the window and get it ready to put tint on it. Since I did go ahead and pull this door panel off on this truck, I went ahead and cut the long pattern, and I will show you a little bit of a way of making a little bit of extra money. Not going to make a whole lot off of it, but sometimes you'll have customers like mine that's really picky and have a pain in the butt. I'm kidding, Brady. But I'll show you a way to have a super nice edge on this top. If you cut a long pattern with your plotter, or if you're hand cutting it, you can leave just a little bit of hangover on the top, and I will show you how we file that down. But like always, I'll take my gator blade, clean that edge out. Wipe the top of the window. This truck lives on a dirt road, so I'm going to wipe that sill out pretty good. You can tell it leaves a lot of dirt behind. And if I didn't wipe that out, it would potentially pull trash back down when I go to roll this window down. I think we still got some hardened glue on the bottom down here. Yeah, I feel so. So I'm going to take a blade. I typically try to keep a razor blade off of glass, but down here, I'm not going to scratch the glass, but down here you'll never see it. I'm just going to go ahead and get this glue off the bottom. with filming vinyl designs, there are patterns for these Tacomas. On the front edge, it does kind of taper down a little bit. So I'm going to show you how we do the back edge. And if it didn't have that taper, I would show you how we would do that too. So like I said, on this front edge, it is kind of tapered down just a little bit. Not very much, but just enough. I'm going to take less than 1/8 of an inch, between a 1/16 and 1/8 of an inch, about 2 inches from the end. I'm just going to slowly taper it in. And pull it out, and then I'm going to round my edge back around real nice and neat. So what this does is allows you to line this up with the corner of the glass at the very edge, and you can line this up at the very edge of the corner of the glass. And it'll just barely leave this middle section hanging over, and I will show you how that looks on the glass. Okay, I've rolled my window down more than what I typically would for 2 reasons. I'm going to be filing this edge, and it does have vent shades on, so that makes it even harder to file it. So I've got the window down further, which is easy because I do have the panel off. I'm going to wet my pattern and grab it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put just a little bit of heat across this very top edge. Okay, I'm going to grab my film now. And I did wipe down all the way around this window, all this metal and the rubber, because I know that it does live on a dirt road, and if you can see a little bit of trash on it, you've got old rags laying around, they're already wet. Just go ahead and grab one and knock the dirt off of it. Save yourself some headache. Okay. Being that I heated that edge, it's kind of wanting to tack up pretty quick. So I'm going to get it worked into place here. Got that corner in really nice, and I've got it pulled up pretty good down here. I'm going to go ahead and squeeze it out lightly. And I'm going to go ahead and reline it up, make sure I've got it exactly where I want it. Once I do that, I'm going to come back with more heat. All right, that's really nice right there where it's at. Go ahead and push this edge up. Okay, you can see that the film is trying to pull off the glass because I do have it hanging over. I'm going to go ahead and push a little bit more water out, try to get it tacked into place a little better. Because the last thing you want to be doing is filing this window and come to find out your film has shifted on you. Okay, I've got this edge lined up nice, and back here is lined up really nice. So I'm going to come back with some more heat. take my black hard card and I'm going to push out to the edge there. Okay, this film's really good and tacked down now, so we can take and push it on out. Okay, so now we're going to take a file, never back drag, always push into it, and just slowly work your way around. Pushed up into that corner real nice. And take your little chiseler and just kind of work it up there a little better. I'm going to bring you in, catch a look at this edge. If it'll focus. You can tell it's a very clean edge, almost like it was factory cut all the way around. Okay, now that I've got the window done up top, I'm going to roll the window up. And I did pre-shrink this, so it's going to kind of fight me a little bit, so I work my way out, pushing the film out. This ensures that I don't have any fingers ever popping back up. He already had an issue with it from another tinner with the corners peeling, so that's why we were removing this film. And our corner piece, and that door is done. This is Devin with Knee High. Thank you for watching.